Good morning, everybody. Everybody okay? Yeah, I'm going to say that's a yes. Right. Everyone have a good Halloween yesterday? We did. We love Halloween in our house. It's Finley's first Halloween, so she just didn't understand what was going on, why the door kept going. And it's Freddie's third. We didn't take him trick-or-treating because weather was quite bad. And we wanted him to answer the door to all the kids and give them sweets. We had loads. It was raining and the door was going. 2 seconds later the door was going. 2 seconds later, ding dong. Kids, we ran out of sweets. We had to empty anything we had in the fridge into the sweet bowl. We ran out of them, so we ended up putting all the lint balls that we had in. And madness, absolute madness. But we love it. That's why we decorate the house up and stuff, so all the kids can knock on and get some sweets, and they know that they can knock on our house. Yeah, so Freddie was he was dead shy at first. We're trying to take him to the door with us to interact with the kids, and he was just being dead shy. And he stood in the hallway looking, and then he waved and go bye as he walked off. And then by the end of the night, he was grabbing handfuls and throwing them at kids. So they're not going, oh, bye. Well, there was one lad dressed up as a wolf who scared the life out of him, and Freddie was holding the bowl and just threw everything outside. Had to go out and pick it all up. Oh, good fun. But yeah, what this video is actually about is being a courier right for you? So I get asked all the time by a lot of people to think about becoming a courier. They want some guidance, some information. But let's just start off with the basics. Do you like driving? Do you like sitting in a van, big or small, all day? If you think about it and your answer to that's no, then being a courier straight away, not for you. I love driving, and I enjoy it working for myself. But when I used to work for the company I worked for, I hated it because you're getting little pay, you're sat in traffic for hours on end, and it used to drive me mad. It used to really frustrate me. But now I'm working for myself and I'm doing everything my own way. I don't mind. I'm a lot more relaxed about it, a lot more calm. Traffic doesn't bother me. You're gonna get stuck in traffic at some points. You can always try and divert around it, but you've got to be willing to sit in a van all day. Are you willing? You're one step closer, right? So, do you get lonely easily? Because if you do, you're going to be in a van sat on your own for most of the day. Yes, you can phone people, you can talk to people, but obviously your loved ones are either in work, or in school, and you've not got anyone, you're not got colleagues really if you're working on your own. But obviously we have a YouTube community, we speak to each other quite often, so that keeps me sane. Leanne's on maternity leave, so I can speak to her as often as I want. That keeps me sane. And honestly, I talk to myself quite often because I try and talk through ideas for videos and stuff. That it makes me insane, but yeah, keeps me sane a little bit. And I like listening to music. I like listening to videos as I'm driving and podcasts and stuff. So I'm alright. But can you sit in a van all day on your own without speaking to anyone really, and not feel lonely, and do that 5 to 6 days a week? But if you can, there you go, that's another step closer. You can be a courier, right? So if you got them two qualities, you're okay in a van, you're not going to get lonely, and you think you want to join the CX, right? First of all, the CX isn't guaranteed work. You can be sat around for a while bidding and getting frustrated. You need to stay calm. If you can stay calm, you can do that. Or if you don't mind the dead miles occasionally moving to different areas that are more affluent, then you're okay. But also, if you run on the CX, you're not running for your own customers, so you're making a bit less money. So there's a high chance you either need to do more work or you're going to have to tramp out in different areas. Are you willing to tramp? Me personally, I am not willing to tramp. I love getting home to my wife and my kids, and I do that every night. There's been occasions where I've gone home at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon and left again at 10, 11 o'clock at night to do a delivery next morning, but I've had that quality time with the family and before I left again, and then I've slept in the van for a few hours, but I wouldn't class that as tramping. But if you are running solely on the CX, as some of the other YouTubers do, you're going to probably have to tramp. You got to be willing to do that. So if you're willing to do that as well, there we go, that's another step closer. Are you organised? Now, I try and be organised, I really do. Sometimes I struggle. So you've got to keep on top of everything at the same time. So obviously you're driving all day, you're getting work off the CX or from your customers, you've got to keep note on what that work is if it's not on the CX. You've got to invoice for it as soon as you can, because it needs paying as soon as you can get it paid. So you need to stay organised. If you can do that as well, whilst also being on your own all day in a van driving around, not being bothered about tramping and not getting lonely, not getting bothered about traffic, then you should be alright as a courier driver. If any of them one things you feel would affect you, you might want to think twice and maybe look for a different job. But this is just a video to like try and help people that are thinking about coming into this industry, whether you can actually do it or not. Because me personally, if you would have spoke to me like 5 years ago when I was working as a van driver for a different company, being treated like crap all the time, like employees do sometimes, then I'd have said I really didn't want to do this job. But doing it on my own, doing it for myself, getting my own work, working on the CX as well, doing things the way I want to do them, earning as much as or as little as I want to earn by working as hard or as not as much as I should. Like, it's all up to you at the end of the day. So if you can do all those things, you don't mind sometimes going home to your family, you don't mind, you want to work really hard, because it's not easy, it's tiring, it's hard work, you need to work hard. If you can do all them things, yeah, you can become a courier, you can join the CX, you can join other platforms, you can find your own customers, and you can do it as long as you're determined to do it and you're willing to work hard. So I hope that helps, and I'd like to say thank you to Clive Littlewood, because he sent me a big email regarding something in my last video regarding accounting, which really is going to help, I think. So thank you very much for that. Freddie and Freddie obviously sent me a lovely quote for my flatbed job as a bit of a joke. That proper made me laugh, that, mate. Thanks for that. £97,000 I think it was. I got that job covered for actual flatbed, which only 2 of the 11 quotes in the end were, but that's covered. £1.89 a mile I think it was, so not too bad. I've got a driver out today. He picked up yesterday from Derby, he's delivered this morning in Aberdeen, and it turns out from the 3 pallets that he took, they only needed 3 boxes, so he's actually doing a return load for me and dropping it all back over in Stockport. So he's had a very good day financially, I've had a very good day financially. I'm currently on the M25 at services, so I'm going to drive back to Stockport, offload the van and crack on with my week. So thank you for listening, please do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye bye.